Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
This is episode 202 of our crafting podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy.
You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, all one word, Lepy Stitcher.
Okay, so he has the chat thing up, but I don't. There we go.
There we go.
Laura. I wasn't sure
This
if it
is
was
take
working. That's perfect. All righty. Weather update.
Beautiful outside. I actually saw people walking their dogs and just out walking today. No coats on. So let's hope this keeps up.
It's going to hit near 70. So, yeah. Hey, Patty. Hey, Sarah.
But that means allergies are coming around because this morning my eyes were crazy bad.
And my house is already heating up, which my husband's rolling his eyes right now. But last I looked, because I was hot, it was 69 in here. And you know how I am. So, air conditioning weather's coming.
Right? It is.
Hey, Joe. Oh, my goodness. Oh, before I forgot, those were those recipes. That way, I didn't forget. I got busy today and made copies. That's right. Thank you, Patty. Everybody, leave a thumbs up, please. All right. Do you have... I feel like we've skipped something when we started, but I don't have a shop update.
You don't have, that's what we
That
skipped.
could be what it is. There's plenty of stuff in the shop, though, so hop over there and take a look. Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. So I'm taking that you don't have any FOs.
No.
Okay. Well, I have 14. Because that's
kind of low for you.
That's the way I roll. Kind of low for me.
Yeah, that's kind of low for you.
Oh, let me put this down. I can't. Okay. I got a lot of dishcloths because we had I lost my words. Hi, Arity. Hey, Jill. We had a party we went to, and I didn't really have anything small, and I did not have to look at the patterns, so I ended up doing dishcloths. I brought with me. How many? 14 today, Laura. So my first batch, and basically I used the pattern from my temperature dishcloth for this batch. So I was using up some of the I Love This cotton that I've gotten from thrifting. This one was, if I have the right tag, Walk in the Park. And with that one, I did 2 of them. So this is a nice, quick, easy thing that you don't have to keep track of any pattern.
Yeah.
So really like it. So I got 2 of those. And then I did another I Love This cotton, which is called Paris in June.
Probably got enough in there for another one.
No.
You think? No. Not for these.
No. I weigh them, but I'm saving these because I have a new pattern for a dishcloth that uses like your leftovers.
Oh, cool.
So I used to just throw this away. Because what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
But I'm going to hang on to it at least for a little bit and see if I actually use it or not. Hi, y'all. I literally just finished a shawl whip. Nice. I started making washcloth from a book of 99 patterns. Oh, that'd be my type of book, Jill. I like my washcloths.
You should probably have 99 skeins of I Love This cotton.
This is those 2. So these came out really pretty too. And then last month's temperature dishcloth is done. Just this one. Told you, lots of dishcloths today. Then I have 4 more, which is my monthly ones. Stay. Oh. And let's see. What was the... So this one is the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang dishcloth. And that is from the Kitchen Sink shop. It's her monthly one where she emails you a free pattern each month. And on this one, I've got various needles in here because I was using this bag for everything. Was another thrift store, 99 Center. I love this cotton. Oh, it's just called Bright Green. And these I thought were kind of, I didn't block them. Usually hers you do need to block, which you can tell you do, but I did not take the time beforehand. Or definitely smaller ones. But I made 1, 2, 3, 4 out of that skein since these were so small. Down there. Oh. I'm trying to be organized here. Oh, these were just little quick bits. I found some old postcards that I liked. So I just made a little card. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
How pretty that is, guys. And then on the inside, I just added some little flowers to match. But yeah, I saw that. I went to Bargains and Treasures because they had, I saw on Facebook they had advertised they had a bunch of junk journaling stuff, which I did get other stuff I'll show during acquisitions. But I really liked this postcard, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And then I decided when I got home. So I did that one, and then I did... Ooh, aren't these pretty?
Look at that shading.
Look how pretty those are. And hey, Hope! Just added little flowers inside to add a little something, but I thought those were really pretty. Very similar too, like kind of got the same feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I couldn't resist.
I've never been in there.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's hit or miss.
I've driven by. Obviously, is a rental.
It's a consignment.
Yeah. Craft.
You just drop the stuff off. They price it. You get whatever.
I mean, I've been at the craft store in the mall. It's kind of like that, but
it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
I don't tend to get a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I had seen it on Facebook, and I was like, oh, well, I was going out that day, so I decided to go check it out. If you guys can hear that, that's the neighbor outside the window. That is too fun. Okay, that is loud. Steve. So I had shown this yarn last time. I was trying to do a ballet shrug for Peanut, and after trying 3 patterns, I gave it up. So I had this yarn out, so I decided to use it for a different project. It is Simplicity Spray Haku in the Coral colorway that I got from yarn store that was closing. I had gotten 2 skeins of this and 2 of the blue. And I knit a pattern that I'd previously knit a couple times for Peanut. It's the Kelsey Tunic. It came out so cute. I did the smallest size, which is the 12-month size.
For Peanut?
No, this is not for Peanut.
Oh.
I made this previously.
Oh,
For
okay. I was
Yeah,
just
no.
like, why
No,
are you
this
making
is
a
this is
12
for
month-
a baby gift.
Okay.
So, but I did. This was the smallest size, and I'm
Mhm.
fine with that because I got a couple other items that are like for when the baby is born.
Yeah.
And baby showers, you always get stuff for when they're born,
Mhm.
and then you have so much stuff you don't even use it all. I remember I had outfits from Alicia that still had tags on it and stuff that you can only use so many 0 to
Mhm.
3 and 3 to 6 month outfits and
Yep.
stuff like that, and then you hit a certain age and you've got nothing for them.
Right.
So I do tend to do smaller and then do like a bigger item
Mhm.
for in the future. And then this is it's a DK weight yarn, but with it being short sleeve, it's kind of they could wear any
Yeah.
season, because if it was really cold, you could put a sweater over it, or you could put like a long sleeve onesie underneath it, that sort of thing. So that's why I had decided on that pattern. Of course, as I was working on it, my granddaughter says, "Is that for me?" So you will see in WIPs that I've started one for her.
Okay.
Which she barely made the cutoff. It goes from 12 months to 6 years.
Mm.
Now, I'm wondering if the 6-year is going to be a little wide on her because she's such a skinny mini.
Yeah.
But she's so tall, she'll need it for the length.
Yeah.
So I didn't measure her. I just was like, I'll just do the biggest size. So yeah. I love this pattern. It's so cute, but it's very simple. So I put this in here. Oh. Then I had a while ago gotten a little kit from Goodwill for 99 cents from the Posy collection, Fine Needlework Designs. And it's a Santa mug rug kit. And basically it just came with 2 Santas that were connected together, and you had to cut them and then use your own fabric and whatnot. So that's one of them, and this is quilted. And then this one, you can see I quilted a little differently.
Very nice.
That's it. That's all my FOs. I knew they'd go quick because most of them were dishcloths.
Yep.
So, I've got 5 WIPs. Where are you sitting at?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm at 4 or 5.
All right, we'll go back and forth. You want to go first?
Sure. First one, Last Supper. I made quite a bit of progress, even since the last time. I worked on this like for 7 days or something crazy like that. And I kind of got in a rhythm. I'll just pull out. This is where it worked. Okay. So now you can see where I was talking about my little stain there. Yeah. That's from masking tape. So I finished this one. I did finished this whole page. Basically, all I had left last time we podcast was this orangish red and hands and facial features. And then I completely finished, at least this section here is completely done with the table. You can't tell here, but I'm going to show this some more to Laura and you can really see. Yeah, you can tell the break from where I used to stitch to now. I have so improved since the last time I made this.
When you have a 30-year project.
That too.
Jill needs needle recommendations. She started an embroidery kit. It's probably going to depend on what
On the
fabric you're
yeah.
using. So are you using like a Aida cloth that's like a 14, 16, 18? Are you using linen?
Yeah.
What
The higher
what
the
fabric?
Yeah, the higher the count, usually you usually end up going down to a 26. I have a tendency to a lot because 28s are usually what works for me. But I do also use 26s, especially if I'm doing linen work. 8 is more forgiving, and it's not as I don't have a particular brand either that I have yet to find a brand that I'm like, this is the only brand I'm going to use. Maybe because I'm a cheapskate and I go to the big box stores a lot of times, or I get my needles off of 1-2-3 Stitch and, just get a package of them. I'm constantly just getting another package of them. And even, just my needles from the kits itself. But I would say either 28 or 26.
Sometimes I will get rid of the needles from a kit.
Yeah.
I won't use them because they're not sharp enough, depending on what the fabric is.
Yep.
So, I mean, an Aida cloth isn't quite as, it's
No.
like a linen, but a little stiffer, she
Yeah.
said. Aida cloth, depending on the size, has pretty big holes, and it's
Mhm.
not so, important. But when you go to like the smaller, you need a sharper needle.
Yeah.
Especially because I think I'm a little different than Karen. I cross stitch by feel, and she cross stitches by looking.
Mhm.
So when you cross stitch by feel, you need a sharper needle. So I'm not sure which you are, Jill, whether you cross stitch by feel or you cross stitch by actually like looking for the holes for the squares. So that will depend too on what type and style needle you need.
Yeah.
I know, probably not very helpful.
Yeah, well, and some people like it. I've seen other floss twitters. Vanna Pfeiffer is one of them, who has said before that you actually want the needle to be a little bit bigger than the actual hole itself, so you end up feeling the needle go through. Other people don't like that because it drags and you have to have more strength to pull it through. So it's all on, you don't want to put the needle through the hole and just it sinks and goes through all by itself either, but it's all on personal feel.
I tend to use smaller needles.
Yeah.
Is
I do
my
too.
small sharp is what I like. But
Yeah.
like I said, that's I'm going by feel too.
Yeah.
Even on the like bigger stuff, like the bigger Aida and stuff, even though I can see the squares, I pretty much go by feel.
Yeah.
That's just how I do it. I don't know. Probably from all the times that I failed my test and I couldn't see. I mean, now I can actually see it, but I mean, so this is the start of my next temperature dishcloth.
Oh, look at that bright green.
That's today. That's our warm up going on. So, yep, real big thrill
Awesome.
there. Like real big thrill there.
Okay, so this one I did find it last time. After we finished recording, let's see, where is it at?
Oh, she's doing linen stitch French knots. It's embroidery.
Oh, so for that you definitely want a sharper needle, and it needs to be smaller, probably like a 28.
Small and
or
sharp.
26. It needs to be at least a 26. So this is the Haid. I had worked on this before our last recording, our last podcast.
My foot's already falling asleep.
Of course, this is the Mini Magi. And let me get the info on here. I am up to 11.65% complete. I've completed 7,862 stitches on this. And I've completed a second page. Let me fold this so you can see. So there we go. The second page of that one.
I'd hold that back some so you can actually see what it
There
is.
you go.
Sometimes with the cross stitch,
Yep.
if you go too close, you can't make out what it is.
And that is on 20 count easy grid fabric.
Trying to decide where to go next. We'll go here. Okay. You're going to recognize this yarn because you were with me when I got it.
Oh,
Eons
I already
ago.
see that.
And if you remember, I got 2 skeins in this color and 2 skeins in another color and a little dress pattern for Peanut, which it has sat in my stash so long, the pattern will no longer fit Peanut.
Right.
So when she said she wanted a Kelsey, I brought out this yarn because it's DK and it's nice and soft. It's Hayfield Baby Blossom DK. I have a DPN sticking in there. And this is the, oh, that's exciting. 0359 is the shade. I also have this in a blue. So I had 2 skeins of this. So I started a new Kelsey. And I am basically I just put the sleeves on barber cords. And we'll be starting the body next. Before I get to the fun part, the lace sections.
Very pretty.
Isn't that pretty? It's pretty soft too.
Oh yeah.
So this one will actually be for Peanut now. And it kind of looks like little, at least to me, like little flowers almost.
Yep.
I think the pattern that I had, actually, you did something special when you got to that with the little dress, but I don't care. I just, when she said she wanted another top like that, I was like, oh, I don't know if I have enough of DK yarn to do, you know, the bigger size. So I don't know what made me think of this, because this was actually in the closet, this yarn. And I'm like, oh, wait a second, that might be DK. So this is like deep, deep. I don't remember, was it when we were in Indiana? It was a little house we went to.
It was our first trip to Indiana when we went there, and it was still like at the end of COVID that we went.
And it was this little kind of dinky house that they call the yarn store.
And they didn't even really fill the whole house. It was just the main level and a small like porch area, and it was very kind of claustrophobic.
And I do remember they had a lot of yarn that we would not use. Hey Mary, good to see you again. We're a little bit of yarn snobs, sorry guys.
Well, and at the time too, you know, a lot of you may have gotten to the point, well, we still, ooh, that's pretty, I'll buy that. But now we buy more with intent of, I'm getting that for a project.
Well, I want to say this was the only things I bought there was the 2 skeins of this and the 2 skeins of the other. She had a lot of weird yarn.
And a lot of wool.
Yeah, yes.
There was like, that was the first room we walked in. It was all bulky.
It was so dangerous for me to be in there, guys. Speaking of dangerous, let me just tell you about this before I forget. So I bought a couple kits from a lady at a garage sale from Mary Maxim. And I would show you what I'm talking about, but I had to get rid of it. So I pulled one out the other day, and it was really cute. Baby bunting, matching hat, striping yarn. The yarn was acrylic. I started. Got like that much into the baby bunting, and I'm like, oh my goodness. My hands are tingling. My cheeks are on fire. I'm like, I was allergic. Look at the yarn again. It's 100% acrylic. It was very soft acrylic. That's the only reason I was willing to do it. I brought it into my craft room, and I just cut it, and I I was using scissors and I picked it up by the label and I put it in a bag. And then I had the bunting on my knitting needle, so I had to call Brett in to get it off my knitting needles, which was comical because he was like, "How do I get it off the needles?" And I'm like, "I can't touch it." I'm like, "I just took 2 Benadryl and my hands won't stop and I'm getting congested. My face is red." And I'm like, "Just get it off my needles, throw it in the garbage."
I need to go take a shower.
Yeah. I tied up the bag and threw it in. We have a spot in our kitchen that we put stuff that we're going to donate to Goodwill. And that was the end of that. Now I have one more kit from this lady that I purchased, which is now scaring me.
Mm.
It's another baby one, and it's Mary Maxim. So now I'm like, okay, do I even try it?
I wonder maybe had cats.
I don't think so. And everything was in a sealed package.
Yeah, since
like
it's
a Mary
acrylic.
Maxim kit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look at Brett, good times. So yeah, then I had to go and wash my hands, and it took forever for that Benadryl to kick in and everything to stop. And I'm just like, I just never know.
Right.
And that's another thing. One, and I'm not gonna say names or anything, but I was recently watching a podcaster, and she's a yarn dyer, and she was showing them her alpaca yarn. First thing that went through my mind is, well, I'll never be ordering from her again, because I don't know if she's storing that
separately or not.
Right. And a lot of yarn dyers and yarn stores don't think of that. So if you take a yarn that I'm not allergic to and you store it next to something I'm allergic to, I now cannot use this yarn.
Yeah.
Because it's on there. So it's kind of rough. I have to be very particular about what yarns I do purchase, which is why I do like the hand-dyed yarns a lot. And when I go to events and whatnot and stores, I gotta have her touch things.
Sometimes I fail.
Yes. But
then I pay for it because then I watch her and I'm like,
well, she gets nervous.
I've seen the reaction before, so now I'm like really.
We're usually a few hours from home, and the first time it happened, she's like, "Oh no, are you going to be able to drive?
You please tell me you brought." Oh yeah, she's got her,
Like I got Benadryl in my car. I got it in Brett's car. Because sometimes just going to Goodwill and digging like through their stuff, I'll touch something that I'm allergic to, and I'll be like, "Brett, my hands are tingling."
Yeah.
It's awful. You shouldn't have these allergies when you're a knitter. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And that's the thing, of all crafts that she loves to do, knitting.
Well, and what's really funny, I discovered fairly recently, is my yarn allergies are getting worse.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I can knit with the hand-dyed superwash yarn, but do not put it on my neck.
Yeah.
I have a reaction to it.
Yeah.
I can knit with it. I can wear a top.
Yeah.
Seems to be fine. But if it's like around this area here, I react to it.
Yeah. Your neck and ears are always so sensitive anyway.
Is alpaca the only fiber that gives you a reaction? Oh, I wish.
Any animal.
And anything I use has to be superwash.
Yep.
So no woolly wools.
No mohair. No cashmere, no.
What was the newest thing that we found out? Remember, what was that that I had to knit for Lori, and I had to actually
bamboo.
Bamboo. I had a reaction to bamboo. She had sent me to knit them. Was it a sweater?
Mm-hmm.
For a shop sample, and I literally had to wear latex gloves to knit the sample for them because I was having such reactions. Strangest thing ever.
She was bound and determined, though.
Yeah, Lori. Well, why didn't you just tell us? Well, I knew I could knit it fast enough. But it was Brett who was like, "Hey, why don't you just put on some gloves?" Yep, bamboo. Hope said. Yep. I thought that's what it was. So yeah, very, very, very strange. Very
Mm-hmm.
not good. Just not good. So, anytime, a lot of times, like these places that do, like the fiber events and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, yeah, no. Because, like, we know which ones you can tell, like, in the area that they're at, whether they're going to be a very, like that one we went to in, Ohio. That was extremely dangerous for me.
Yeah.
I don't even bother.
It was more Fiber Fest, more for spinners.
They had a lot of yarn, but it was wool.
But it was a lot of it was wool based.
Yeah. So there's that. That was fun. Yes, Nurse Laura with the gloves. I said, snap, snap. What else you got, Karen?
Okay, next one you saw last time. I did make some progress on Mini Christmas Lane. I am now. Oops, that's the wrong one. I have two of them in here. So down here. Takes a second for me. I've done 3,554 stitches on this one, and I am at 4.48%. And again, this is what it'll look like when it's finished.
Yeah, I knew the one. Is that the what's it? Eloquent or something? Hope? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
she is.
I am, Mary. Anything scented, I'm allergic to.
So last time I hadn't quite gotten to the end. Right here where my finger is the end. So I probably have, I don't know, about 120, maybe 200 stitches left, and I will have the first row completely done. And this time I'm going to move up along this side and go backwards instead of going this way, since this was a restart. This one I'm doing 1/1 with all the white. It seems to be looking pretty good. Because this is on 20 count also. So I'm still experimenting on what I like with the full coverage, and you will see that in a second.
And I remember too. Oh, hi, Dawn. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, but thanks for stopping by.
Get better.
It's funny too. She asked about the perfumes. Because remember that time that I bought
shampoo?
Yeah, but I bought some soak, and it had said it wasn't the soak brand, it was a different brand, and it said that it was scent free. No, there was lavender in it. And if you read the ingredients, it did not have it listed, but there was lavender in there, because lavender is one of those ones that will set me off quicker than can be. Now, soak actually does have a unscented, sensitive one that is actually truly that that I can use.
Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, but I have issues, Mary, with shampoos, body washes, all of that. Going places and women taking their baths and their perfume. Yeah. My husband says I'm allergic to the air even, so I mean there's that.
The other day I went and took a shower, and I got to the end of my perfume bottle. And so I didn't quite, spray where I normally spray. So I went and grabbed the new one and forgot how powerful, because I was and so then I go to, like a big, huge spray. I was like, I'm like, oh my God. And Chuck was like, what's your problem? I said, you'll see in a second. I comes downstairs. I said, I feel like the church lady that sits behind you,
I would have been hollering at you.
He's like, oh Lord. I said, yeah, good thing I'm not seeing Laura. She'd have a gagging attack.
And she's very careful usually when she comes over, because I cannot even be near like clothes that have been washed in bounce dryer sheets. I always use I used to use Draft to wash my clothes in, but I mean, that's pretty expensive. And then they came out with the all free and clear, and that does fine for me. And then I have to have a unscented dryer sheet because otherwise, no. And that's part of my problem with like if I buy clothes at a thrift store, I literally wash those 3 to 4 times before I even try to wear them because they got a scent on them.
Now, do you wash and dry them or just run them through the washer multiple times?
No, see, I don't know why I do this, but I'll do a load of wash and I'm very careful. Okay, this sounds weird. I know you guys are going to think I'm nuts, but the smell comes off the clothing better if you put it in with towels. Don't know why.
But the towels don't absorb
the towels will. But so I'll run them through with the towels and then I'll sniff them and they'll still smell. So then I throw them back into the washer. And when Brett does his work clothes, they'll be in there. And for some reason, anytime they're done with his work clothes, the smell is gone. Now, I don't know if he's noticing a smell on his clothes after that, but
you're not wearing
my clothes are.
Ooh, shellfish too.
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
I think you're allergic to certain foods too.
I am allergic to shellfish as well. Yep. All right, my next project that I've shown you before by Helen Stewart is the Rainforest Canopy Shawl. Last time I showed it to you. Pages are sticking. That's not the right page. I was at 15%. I am now at 30%. Look at me go. I only worked on it once since the last podcast.
Yeah, and she doubled the size since then.
I've been busy, guys. So the yarn is from Lori's Sock Yarn Society. That's Arkansas Yarn Co. And this was the August colorway called Dance in the Rain. I didn't double it, but so where the stitch marker is there, up I did.
This yarn is so dang soft.
Her yarn is always so nice. And I always know I'm safe with Lori's because she's also, I do have issues. There's a few dyers. I mean, I don't order a lot of yarn right now. But there's a few dyers I know that put lavender sachets in with the orders. So I always, when I order from them, put a note on there not to put any stinky stuff in my package, please. That I'm allergic.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, it happens. I've had a couple times where I forgot though, and Karen got the yarn because
or didn't know that they were going to send it. And when you got it, it's like, and we tried the freezer thing.
Yes, somebody said put it in the freezer. Somebody said put it out in the sun. None of that works. Oh, yes, my nails. So let's have a conversation about my nails because Karen was checking them out. Yeah. Look how cool these are. So my nail person painted black, and then she has a special silver. She painted over that, and this magnet on a wand. And she does like this with the magnet, and the silver moves everywhere.
Awesome.
And then she painted over it with the blue. Because I was like, where's she going with this? And then she sealed them in. And I love them. They're very, very different, but very cool. So, yeah. And I'm using my little Care Bears pop bag, which there are still some of these in the Etsy shop. You're up again.
Okay, my next one is a new one. I debated about even bringing it because I don't have that much done on it.
Karen, quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Doesn't take much to entertain her.
Quack, quack. Oh, I had to. Hope, what'd you make for dinner? She told me she was going to be late because she had to make dinner for the guys.
Okay, this is called Winter Barn, and this is from the Cross Stitch Studio. This is what it'll look like when it's done.
That's one bad thing about not having the TV in the corner anymore.
Yeah.
When you hold up stuff, I'm like this. I used to just look up there.
And I'm debating on this now, laying on top of the other fabric, and in this lighting, it's not that bad. But as I'm stitching it, I'm doing, this is on 20 count, 1/1. This is a pretty good size pattern. And the red with the 1-on-1, you're seeing through it quite a bit. So I'm not for sure. Here you can't see it, but if you see, it's looking better. I don't know.
It's not bad.
So
No, the more stitch, I can see where you're
Yeah.
saying, like when there's not, the more stitches you're getting, the more it's filling in.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I won't worry about it. I think it's going to be fine. So, teriyaki grilled salmon and rice. I could not do that.
Nope.
No fish.
I could. She can't.
I'm not a rice eater neither. Not a big rice eater. Very rarely.
And that is my whips.
Okay. I have a couple more. Okay. So, I pulled out. Okay, so the whole ballet shrug fiasco.
Mm-hmm.
We have the best viewers and I have the best customers. Because Megan, after watching the podcast, was like, hey, I have a pattern that I made. Oh, I can't remember if it was for her daughter or granddaughter when she was little. And it's a nice pattern. Would you like me to send it to you? Yes, that'd be awesome. Yeah. So she mailed me the pattern.
Awesome.
Isn't that cute too?
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's exactly what I was looking for. A drink every time. Do I say okay a lot? And I got it and I looked at it and it's very different than the ones I was doing. It's actually spelled out, which
awesome
is what I want. The only downside is it's pieced, which I'll deal with it. Whatever. Peanut wanted it. And I used her yarn for the Kelsey.
Yeah.
So I had to switch to a different yarn. So I stuck with the same brand. I just did the blue now because I did have one skein of the pink left, but according to that, I'm going to need more than one skein.
Mm-hmm.
I did not remeasure her. I'm just doing the 6-year-olds. So hopefully we'll see how it works. This one, it doesn't have colors. It's 676. That's really pretty. So I started that and I got, okay, you're going to laugh at me, but I got the left front done. Hey, if I'm doing pieces, I'm keeping track of what's what.
It's smart.
So this is the left front. And yeah, because I'm doing pieces, I tend to do this. So I don't have to sit and figure out what's what later. I use a little light bulb stitch marker with a piece of paper and I put left front on it. And I have now started the right front.
Very nice.
So I think
she'll love it.
This one is going much better. So thanks, Megan. I am not tearing out my hair. I actually, Brett, was it when we were thrifting I started this? Or when we went to the flea market? One of the trips we went on, I actually started this and I worked on it in the car. So. Okay.
Awesome.
And then I have one more. Oops. I don't want to lose that pattern. that I did a little bit on before I got distracted with baby stuff.
not sure
And yeah. Before I got distracted with baby stuff and granddaughter demands. And that is my Am I Ever Gonna Finish It? Comfort Fade Cardi. And when I finish it, will it fit? We ought to start make a chart and everybody, guess. See who gets closest. So, I'm working on the sleeves. And since last time, from the gnome to here's what I did. And I am actually on the last color now. So, not
I love it.
too far to go. So, we'll see. I mean, it will grow some. So, I'm not too concerned with that. And I can't really... I mean, I can try it on, but it's not going to do you any good.
Yeah.
Because you're adding a big...
Yeah.
Like shawl kind of collar to it. So that's going to change the way it fits and where it comes and stuff. So we're just winging it, folks, because that's what I do. No, I did not gauge swatch. It doesn't happen here.
Ever.
I don't even know if I measured myself before I started this.
She waits until she's done with the sweater. Let's be real, people. If you've been here before, you know that she will completely knit a sweater, try it on, and be like, oh, that doesn't fit.
Well, and I was going to check. Okay, yeah. So I did not do the decreases they told me to.
Yeah.
Like any of them.
Yeah, and good thing you didn't.
Well, I have seen this on many people, and it is really snug. Now this, when I block it, I am going to stretch.
Yeah.
Because I want it more so like a sweatshirt. So I am going to stretch the ever-living you-know-what out of the upper arms. Now, I do have to keep an eye because I wasn't sure as I got down here if I was going to need to do some decreases, but I'm thinking I might not have to.
Yeah.
Because it's so snug. But yeah, I don't like tightness. So yeah, thankfully this will grow a lot. So
does it have ribbed cuffs?
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, it doesn't look like it does.
No, it looks like let's look.
It is very pretty.
Cuff fade.
I love the blues.
Garter stitch.
Okay.
Yeah, garter stitch cuff. Yeah, this was some of the original. Your wrists are so small, you probably should. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see what happens. It's nice that I can just pull it on like that, even with it just being on the needles, which I put on my. Okay, guys. How many needles does Laura need for one sweater? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I feel like there's more in here. 6 pairs of needles. Ridiculous. I could not make up my mind on what I was doing, but I dug out my little twist set, which are perfect for sleeve knitting. I would love to get the actual whole set of these. I just wish they weren't so pricey.
Yeah.
Because I will not magic loop a sleeve. I just won't. Or fingerless mitts. Can't stand it. I will use DPNs before I magic loop. Just my preference. So this has been so nice that I can just knit. Well, actually, purl. Because I don't mind purling, so I did not. You can turn this inside out when you're making it and actually knit instead of purl, but I'm like, it doesn't bother me. It's fine. So whether it fits or not, it's going to be really pretty. We'll find out. At least I'm finally making some progress on
Yep.
it. I still have that other sweater I haven't touched neither. The Scotch Broom.
Mm-hmm.
Which is another one I have no idea if it's going to fit me.
And that's our second time knitting that one. Third.
I went down, was it 2 or 3 sizes? Because the other ones were huge.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. All right. That's all my whips.
Awesome.
Oh, you guys want to see acquisitions? Or should we say Goodwillin'? I actually did buy a couple things this time, but
I'll go first. I only have a couple. Because when I was online to on the shop where I got those others on Cross Stitch Studios, of course, it was buy 3, get 1 free. So why would I not? So the first one is called Trelawney's Library. And this is what it'll look like when it's done.
you really need to quit getting full coverages, Karen.
I know. I need to stop watching people who do full coverages that influenced me to go those.
You just need to remember that, Yeah, no. You need to quit with the full coverages.
I don't even get the smaller ones done.
Yeah,
what the hell am I doing?
Think smaller.
This one's huge. I didn't think it said it was a crop, so I didn't bother looking. And then when I saw the actual stitch count after I got it, I'm like, holy crap. I don't think I'm ever going to get this one done.
I'm sorry.
Tell me how you feel.
I'm predicting I'll be gone before she gets it done.
This is Silent Night, and this is a version 2. Get this. This one is 869 by 649 stitches. Beautiful picture. I love it.
Well, maybe you should print the picture and just print it.
Right, Hope? Dream Library.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and then
we can send that picture to the printer right now. And we'll just frame it up from you. We'll run to Goodwill, get a frame.
Yep, you saw the barn. And this is the last one. And this again.
Brett will frame it. Oh, he's good at framing.
This is the crop version. I kept going back and forth. I'm like, no, I'm just going to do the crop. What's this one called? This is Christmas Shop. And these are all by the Cross Stitch Studio. And here's the last one that I purchased.
Print the picture, Jill says. See, I'm full of great ideas. She should have just came to see me, right?
Oh, craziness, right? Yeah, so that's why I need to retire. So I can't.
Retiring is not going to help you, but you can dream about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I kind of got the stuff divided a bit. We ended up going to a flea market because Jill went to a flea market and it reminded me that we had a flea market that we wanted to go to. We never went to.
Where is it?
Indiana.
Oh, Indiana.
I don't know if I can grab it. Sorry, you guys are going to probably see my little hiney. No, maybe not. I have to show you my little gizmo I got that somebody 3D printed. Look, he moves. Guys, look at my little gizmo. Somebody 3D printed him. Isn't he cool? I got him at the flea market. So he's up on my shelf. Actually, I got quite a few new things at the flea market for my shelf. I got 2 Care Bears as well. Oh, I got a little strawberry shortcake. I got, where were you at?
Second that.
Was it up here?
Yep.
I have to keep redoing my shelf and I'm like out of room up there. I didn't think to bring it in, but, my dad used to love Elf, the alien.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a guy had it's still in the box and everything. I did not open it. Figurine. And he was like, yeah, and he has like a guitar and all that, but it's in the living room on display. But I did get, which some of the stuff I got you're not going to see because I already put it in Karen's bag. But I'll show you the ones I'm keeping myself. Which this guy was hysterical. I saw, oh, here comes my lovely assistant. Born to Rock, Elf. You're the one
Awesome.
who's out of this world. Let me show you the front. And the back. Which I also have the full series on DVD.
Do ya?
I haven't watched them.
I remember watching it as a kid.
It's just more of a
wow
remembrance kind of thing.
Awesome.
Which my dad also used to have the stuffed one and the suction cups that used to be in his truck. Which I ever found one of those, it'd be in my car. Just because it's, yeah. So yeah, I had to get this because it reminded me of my dad. But then I also got, look at my little Heidi. Jill, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth.
And she's trying to say that retiring doesn't help either.
So I went into this one booth and it was a guy running it. And there was a bunch of like craft kits on the floor. So I just kind of started flipping through. And of course, there was no prices or whatever. So, you know, he's yelling over, $1 a kit, $1 a kit. And then he goes running over, grabs some more, brings to me. And I'm like, okay. So the next few, all I spent was $1 a piece on.
Awesome. Yeah.
And this was from Michael's originally, $16.99.
Full kit. All
And
the
yep,
lovely threads.
full kit. $1.
Both of those will be cute.
Yeah. More framing for bread if I ever finish them.
Maybe you should just frame the picture.
$1. I mean, let's just forget about the framing. We'll just cut around this frame here and we'll just tape it on the wall. Project done. Now this one is actually a printed one. So I don't know if you guys can see. So you can see it.
Yeah.
The X's are in
Yep.
there. So I'll probably actually start with that one. Although I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. 12 by 14. Oh, Brett, you're in luck. This one, the frame size needs to be a 12 by 14, so that'll be easy. Oh, this one's 16 by 14. Sorry, mister. And then I got this Mary Maxim kit. It's a quick and easy quilt kit. Do you see what I see?
Oh, that's adorable.
And I didn't open it, but I think, yeah, even the batting is in here. Yeah, it looks like everything is in here. Do you see what I see? They're calling it a wall hanging.
That's the closest quilting as you'll get.
I mean, I'll quilt a bag here and there, but yeah, I'm not a huge quilter. I know how to quilt, but yeah, so everything's included in here. The backing, the front, the batting. I paid $1 for it.
It doesn't look like the material's faded either at all.
No.
So that's great.
Okay, so those were the flea market.
Why can't you breathe, Jill? Are you laughing at us that
Because
hard?
I'm cutting out the picture around the frame.
Oh.
I mean,
And I bet you from all her laminated things she can get, she can just like even laminate
I
it.
could laminate it. Wow, that's a good idea. All right. And then I received a package from Hope, which one of the items I already gifted.
You should
'cause-
laminate your paintings, or you should actually just cut out the picture. Because to me, diamond painting would be faster, isn't it?
Diamond painting takes a lot of time.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
That killed my back.
And it's my neck.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of them I need to do. So Hope sent me a package.
92 days. And I'm drunk. 92
gosh.
okay. So
Okay. So Hope sent me a package. One of the items in there was a book for the littles, which was the Brown Bear, What Do You See? And I brought it to their house already, and they were so cute, Hope. I'm like, my friend sent this for you. And Peanut says, what's your friend's name? And I was like, Hope. And the little man goes, Hope. Good name. He's a kid with very few words most times, so it was really cute. And they really enjoyed it. So, and it's perfect because Phil reads them a story every night before bedtime. They get to pick out a book, and yeah. And then she sent me, which I didn't have this one. Heaven forbid there's one I don't have. A Happy Planner sticker book, and it's the Miss Maker. And I have Miss Makers, but I don't have this one. So, and it has some really, really nice stickers in there. Where's the, I love those. Where's the ones? Supplies needed. Nah. Look, they even have in the embroidery hoops. Glue guns, scissors, tape measures, paint, thread. There was a page. No, I'm not gonna be able to find it.
Of course not.
Of course not. Why would I? Look, whole page of yarn balls.
Yeah.
Paintbrushes. I have a favorite page, and you think I could find it? There's buttons. I should have marked it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Cheesy beats. That's it. Oh. Well, I think I want to have to give up. Maybe it's the other one I'm thinking of. No, it's not. It's in here. No. Maybe not. Maybe I've just lost my mind. At any rate, loads of stickers.
Crafty stickers too.
All right. Then we're going to move on to, we'll skip over to Goodwilling.
Yeah, this
And
is
thrift
her
stores.
Magic Mary Poppins bin. This is what it is.
Got some more. I love this cotton.
Because you know she needs another washcloth or two.
I do. Says you. I gave you washcloths last podcast. Don't you want me to keep making them?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, then. Okay, so those. Okay, Jill, make sure you're sitting down. Are you sitting down, Jill? I need confirmation. Put that there. She's not going to respond. I think we have a bit of a delay too. My husband made my t-shirt. Okay. This was from Goodwill. I found a sticker book for 99 cents. Now, I have to say, when I saw the cover, I thought, oh, this is going to be like dark and moody flowers.
Yeah.
That's going to be really cool. And then it wasn't. It's $1.99. 99 cents, Jill. There's a lot of ones like where you can write on, which is nice. Your little checklist. little boxes.
Yeah, you think it'll be filled with flowers even.
No flowers,
no
guys.
Flowers.
Was a little disappointed in that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I mean, this looked like it was going to be a really cool floral book. No, that's okay. Okay. Jill's going to laugh at this one because I just got this book with the, is it anniversary bundle, Jill, from Happy Planners, but I got a second one for 99 cents. Do we see a theme here, guys? And this one did have, I have used some in this because me and Peanut actually used this book. So, those. Okay, here's a good one. And I have this one, but I have used quite a few of them. And let's face it, I wasn't going to leave it. Goodwill. Miss Maker. 99 cents. Look how cute.
Oh.
So this one has like the little note things over here. And then right in my face. Then it has all different stickers here.
It's even got a craft cart like yours.
Right. And there are a few here and there that are missing, but I mean, 99 cents. Need I remind you? DIY life. And I know I used a bunch of these on the bookmarks that me and Peanut did. So, I mean, this was a steal for 99 cents. That'll get back in there when I rubber band. Jill, stop it. 99 cents. 99 cents, Jill. I also, for 99 cents, got this one from Paper Studios. It's got kind of a little bit of everything in it, actually. Let's get this one for 99 cents. Now I got a little costly, Jill.
Oh.
I got pressed florals. I went all out. I paid $1.99. And this actually has florals.
Imagine that.
Okay, so what Brett's is talking about, Goodwill has switched their stickers. These are their new stickers now at our store. And they do not come off. He was so mad the other day when we got home and he's trying to take his stickers off. Whereas me, sometimes I won't even take a sticker off. Especially like if it's on the bottom of something and I'm like setting it down. I'm just like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
That's just me. Plus I leave the stickers on to be able to show you guys. But he was in there. He's like, I'm going to stop going to Goodwill. I'm like, no, you're not. He's like, yeah. Oh, there's some big ones in here, Jill. He's like, yeah, I am. I don't like these new stickers. Yeah, there's some
Those are pretty.
yeah. Nice big ones. Some of the pages are gone. It would take quite a bit of the goo gone, Jill, because these things stick. All right, now I went even a little higher, Jill. This one is the encouragement book from Happy Planner. I paid $2.99
for happy thoughts.
I mean, $2.99 is still good. Here's a price tag on the back that says $19.99. So $2.99. And it's kind of a little bit of everything as well. I need to look. I think I might actually have this one. It's the Happy Quotes. I paid $2.99. It was normally $20 at Hobby Lobby. I know, Jill. I went for broke. Nah, Jill. Cactus. I'm pretty sure I have this one. I'm gonna have to look. I have to look. I don't worry about it because I always figure if I have it, I'll hand it off to you. So,
yeah.
All right. So those were the books. I got, these were normally $3.99. I paid 99 cents.
Yeah, pumpkins.
And those were for you.
More pumpkin.
These are Creative
glitter.
Memories, Days of Winter title stickers. And I paid $1.99.
Pretty blues. You love your blues.
Mm-hmm. Jill, the funny thing is all those ones that I showed at the beginning with the 99-cent ones, we had walked into a Goodwill, and it wasn't our local one, it was a different one. And at the end of, I don't know, 3 or 4 aisles, there was the carts that they roll out with all the stuff, and the employers are working on putting it away. And then I always check the carts, and I went past the first one, and I just like screeched to a halt. I'm like, saw my, you know how I spot things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I see some happy planners. So I went over, and I was so happy. I was like, look. So I got all those were just put out. Well, not even really put out yet. All right. This Creative Memories is Days of Fall for $1.99.
Oh, thank you.
I picked up this for $1.99, Jill. Why did they keep going on? I didn't know that was in there. This is from We Are Memory Keepers. It's a envelope punch board. So you can take pieces of paper and actually make envelopes, and it tells you like for what size envelope, what size paper to use, and there's like a score line, and there's your little tool. Because I have some cards that I don't have envelopes for. That will fix that. Cool. So there's that.
And I'm sure you can go to Goodwill and find the right kind of paper.
Honey, do you not see all that paper up there? I've got a ton of paper.
I mean, she's got scrapbook paper up there, but
I've got a ton of paper. My trays are so full that every once in a while I'll come walking in here and there's like paper laying on the floor. Because it's just, oh, I was very excited about this one, and this one, that's why Karen's getting it now. $1.99. It's called Twirling Trees. It's a 3D design for perforated paper by Susan Johnson. Oh, I hate the glitter.
Oh,
look
that's
how
neat.
Cute that is. And look at all the goodies. It comes with everything you need.
Cool.
So
Beads and everything.
Yes. Yeah, I picked it up. I'm like, holy crud, that's
yeah.
And then
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah. Steve's at it again. I have one similar and I haven't learned it yet. Oh, well, maybe I can learn mine and let you know how it goes. I spent 99 cents on this one. It has the thread, cloth. I wish I had a, thank you for your subscription to Cross Stitch Sampler magazine. So it was a little gift.
So it was a little...
But it says, best friends are dear.
So that was probably like almost like a freebie gift.
Yeah, it was just a freebie when you bought the
actual.
So got that. Oh. I got this one, which was also 99 cents. Get this stuff out And it's got the floss, the fabric, little stitch guide. I'm sure you know who this one's going to.
Oh.
Linen Learners, Tristan Brooks Designs.
No box.
So there's that one. The heck is he doing?
I don't know, but it's yeah.
Am I gonna be able to get this back in here? I mean, could they have put it in a smaller bag? Okay. I'm not even trying. I'm just gonna fold it in half, and then I know it'll fit. Okay. That one's in there. I knew you'd think so. It'll be coming your way once I have it done. I don't promise what year. I got a couple. He does. Do you? Oh my gosh. So you guys can hear that, huh? Sometimes we don't know. Like it sounds really loud to us, but we don't know if it carries across to you guys. But yeah, Steve blows.
It's pretty loud. He must be like right there.
So, well, yeah, he's right out this window here. So, I got a couple knit books. This one is Go Crafty, Gorgeous Gorgeous Gifts Knit Baby. 16 adorable projects you'll love to knit for babies up to size 2. And I think that there was something in there that I saw that triggered that I wanted it, but I don't remember what it was. I do like like this, like they tell you yarn for any worsted weight cotton yarn. That's nice that they do that. That's my beef with a lot of the books is they give you some weird off-brand yarn that you've never seen, never heard, can't get. There's little baby socks. Little sweaters. I think this, I would not make that. I don't, not my taste. Or that. Some blankets. I don't know how much I paid for this. I don't even remember where I got this from.
I'm guessing 99 cents.
I don't know. I can't remember which store I got these from. And then I got 12 months of knitting. And
I know which one you're going to do first.
No, I'm not doing the bikini. A lot of them, some of them I was like,
he was meditating.
A lot of these you couldn't pay me enough to make nor wear. But there was a couple. I do not like this. I'm sure somebody does, but
looks very thick.
Yeah,
too.
Boyfriend swap. But there was, and look, you can even do a cover up for the little bikini. Not happening. Look at how teeny tiny that thing is. I know she's not going in the water in that. I'm just saying. Just saying. Felted bag, no. I want to say it was mitts. That was cute. And this actually goes all the way up to 10 years.
Oh, that's cute.
That would be cute for little man. I think that was one of the ones. For your hiney, Brett says. No, my hiney's not going in that. Um, I should have marked the pages. I say this every time, but I still don't do it. This I thought was weird. Does that not look weird to you?
Well, where's the collar?
Like it should have
I don't know.
came more here. Let me show you guys. So, which way?
This is our first time doing this.
This sweater bothers me. I can't do it. Why?
Yeah.
I like
It needs a
this
cowl.
here should be up over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could maybe see maybe a woman getting away with this. No, I don't even think on a woman I'd like it.
Well, obviously it's pretty ill-fitting because on this side it's coming up on the shoulder,
Yeah.
and this side it's practically falling off. So when you take your pictures, don't you think about that?
Hey, Joan. Yeah, I was looking through that and I'm like, oh, here's another one in case I didn't like the other one.
Yeah, that's the one I was like, yeah, that's
maybe I go with that one. Nah. Look at the collar on this thing.
Eh.
Look at that big old collar, guys. Not for me. Oh, and this was another weird one. Okay. I think I finally found the mitts. Hip and Happening wrist warmers. And they do not have a very good picture, but I would do those. Look at that. It looks like
it's like
you didn't finish it.
like you didn't finish it.
Yeah. Look at the top of that, guys. It looks like you didn't finish it.
Or didn't finish it.
She ripped it. Which my husband would be like, oh, that's fine. You should like that. I wore my jeans to the company party that has holes in them. He's like, looks like you got those from a homeless person. Man, this one was kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
So that one was cute. So there was a couple patterns in here, but there was a couple that was just like, oh, no. Why? Oh, this was the other one. The parallel hat and mitts. It was pretty cute. I kind of thought, like, I didn't really look at it in the store. I did one of these, and went, okay, it's got enough that I'll at least buy it and look at it. So that's those.
All else fails, just return it. It's time.
Yeah, donate it back. Okay.
Yeah, fake cowl. Mm.
Oh, the fake cowl, yes. Oh. Okay, I cannot get these out of here. All right. And then I was talking about the junk journaling stuff at the other place. Okay, that's gonna fall.
Here,
I'll put it down here. I'm running out of room.
Yeah.
So I got bags of junk journaling stuff. This one, I don't know how much it was because it was not marked. Or it was probably, and I just, maybe I lost the tag of it or whatever, but it's got, hello, hey. This set in particular will probably be used for card making. I don't know if you guys can tell, the snowmen's are sparkled. There's a few different pieces of paper, bigs, there's littles, there's borders, there's squares. You need a stamp so you won't buy them again. Stamp.
Oh, to stamp the book that she returns.
Oh, no, I remember what I've bought and haven't bought. Somebody else, Jonas, said that to me before too about, well, don't rebuy the stuff.
Yeah.
There's tags, and these are also glittered. Like there's a whole bag full of, there's like little squares with different things on there. I guess just a whole bag of randomness. That'll make some nice cards. These are actually our printed cards. Then I think somebody was going to like decorate the inside because they had these in there.
Did half the work for you, huh?
Damn. So that was one of the bags I got. Let's see how long it takes me to get it back in here. Missed a piece. Okay, then I got, so this package was $1. And they're stickers. This one says, shh. That's for you, Brett. Because I'm always telling them to shh. Good things are coming. Today will be a good day. How bad do you want it? And everything will be okay. Brett, shh. Not happening, mister. Okay, this bag was $2, and I have not even opened this one yet. So let's just see what's in. Oh, okay. We got a dangler. Okay, so somebody made a page that actually sewed this. That's smart. Oh, it has a double pocket. Look at there. They're fancy. Okay, so somebody made this already. There's this pocket here that there's a tag in that they put that in. And then there's another pocket thing back here. I think that's just an extra. Those are just extra pieces they didn't use. There's also in this bag a big one of those.
It's pretty.
That's like a little thing. There's all sorts of little doodads in here. Let's see. There's some ribbons. There's a bracelet, but we can use the charms on something else.
Make a stitch marker on that.
There's some buttons, and that lace is colored. Oh, that's some stiff lace. Wow. It's all different colors. And then there's some buttons with, I think, flowers. Yes, flowers on there. So that was all in there. Which I do have a plan for some of this. I'm not going to share yet. I need to set my machine up for sewing. Great seeing you, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
That.
What kind of needle do you need for sewing journal pages?
Just a normal standard needle. And then once you sew with it, you're going to have to replace it because it's really going to dull from paper. And I'm really bad about that. And a lot of people don't know this. When you're sewing, every project that you make, you're really supposed to change your needle. Not happening. I change mine when I start hearing kertump, 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 kertump. Like it'll kerplunk. Or like I'll see it, like the needle will get kind of like wavy looking when it's going up and down. You want to replace it because otherwise, next thing you know, it is going to break. Which people with glasses, it's not quite so dangerous. But if you're sewing, you don't have glasses and it breaks, it can go up in your eye.
Not good.
Not good. But anytime, like if I'm sewing something, let's say I'm doing vinyl bags. After I will do the bunch of the vinyl bags with one needle, and then I do take the needle out and I throw it away. So anything like that, that's harder on a needle, then I will replace it. And they do have heavy duty needles, but those are more so for getting through thicker fabric. It's not that it's going to last any longer. It's just that it gets through the thicker fabric quicker. Paper's not that thick, so. All right, we got some ribbon.
Which we know she needed ribbon.
Oh yeah, I need ribbon. We've got all different little squares with different things on them. There's a bunch of those. This one seems to have quite a bit in it. Some little rectangles. Stop. More squares. These would be great for card baking as well. There's a bunch of little bows. And then there's a bunch of different papers in here. There's quite a bit of papers in here. Oh, I'm showing them backwards. All those. There's some little cards. Be grateful. This looks like a little kitchen one. All of this is just paper, and more paper. Oh, this is cute paper. That's cute. Oh, this is I can't read that writing for nothing. That is interesting. That's like a copy of a letter, like a letter envelope.
Yeah.
And then, isn't that interesting? And there's some thicker cardstock, an envelope, another little tag. So there's quite a bit in this one. Get in there. Get in there. This one, it looks like, was $2.50. How's it open? This way. Ooh. Okay. Got a bow. Oh, got some lace. Got some sparkle lace. Ooh, got some random laces. Okay, this one says a joyful. Oh, these are both the same. Says a joyful Christmas. These I thought were cool. Look at those.
Love that. Victorian
That tree.
pastels, the pinks and the blues, and almost the minty greens. I almost bought a full coverage of that picture.
Stay away from the full coverage. No full coverage.
I'm gonna get that for Christmas framed.
This one? What do you think, Brett? Probably like a 5x7 frame. We're good to go. That one's pretty. And they had tons and tons and tons of like old postcards and like sheet musics and like a ton of different bags filled with random stuff. And okay, this one has a lot in it. Oops. Well, that's not good. That was from that one. Why didn't you tell me I was dropping stuff?
I couldn't tell.
All right.
And I definitely wasn't going to go grab them. That's your
Me
space.
too, Jill. I knew you
Yep.
would like some of this stuff. Okay, so in this bag, I have not even been in this one yet. Looks like we got a bunch of little gold ribbons. some more. Oh, we have a key necklace. That's interesting.
Yeah.
There's 2 keys on it. Let's start with the big things.
These are pretty too.
These are pretty. Paper. I want one. What do you want? What do you want one? You want one of St. Nick's, Jill? Is that what you're saying? Because I can send you a St. Nick, but next thing I send you. Oh, these are pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3 of these. These are really pretty paper. Where's that one? There's a bunch of these. Some squares. Ooh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That one's really pretty. And there's some pinks. So there's like random different ones, and like there's a ton.
Smaller matching ones, yeah.
And then okay, Jill wants. Can you dig the St. Nick's back out? Look at all the. These are so cute. And they're all different patterns and love. That was a good package. There's a lot in this one.
And I don't think we're done yet. Are we?
No, I got a few more things. I think this is all my goodwilling.
Yeah.
Let's go back in there. Okay, Jill. Were there specific ones you'd like? Just let me know. We got Karen's 2 and my 3. They're all pretty cool. So.
Yep.
But if you want to let me know, we will pull those for you. Okay. Then when I went to Joann's the one time to get fabric for a custom order, I did go ahead and pick up some extra disc for the Happy Planners. I got the medium disc, and they're like a multicolored. And then I got, and those, yeah, there was 11. And then there's 11 expander discs, just so that I have some more extra disc on hand. And then I ordered, oh, nope. What's next? Oh, let me see. Temu. Temu's next. Surprise me. Okay, will do. Oh, I can't get my Temu order. Okay. I got part of it. Okay. I'm gonna set that over there so I remember. I got 6 tape runners because I go through a lot of tape runners. We're doing cards, and then I have plans of a new craft that I'm not going to share yet. We'll see how it should.
She's always up to something.
Yes, I'm always up to something. We'll see how it comes out first, and then I will share. So I got those, and then because Jill has to show things that I need. Oh, I should have opened this. She showed these, so I had to order them. They were sitting in my cart for a while until I had enough to complete an order. There we go. This is the, I don't know. It's a coffee pack, I think is what it's called. I don't know. So they're stickers. Okay, but first coffee. Okay, what? Oh, I like this one. I need more coffee.
More coffee.
Coffee. Life begins after coffee. Did you show your new bags? Mary, I didn't put any new ones in, I don't think, since the last podcast, but I have quite a selection in the shop right now. But first coffee, and there's a couple different versions. Let me see. Today's mood is brought to you by coffee. Coffee is my Valentine. Coffee is always a good idea. Good coffee, good day. So you can see the theme here. Lots of coffee stickers. So she showed those and I was like, I need those. Why don't I have those? Life happens. Coffee helps. Oh, look at the unicorn. That was the one that got me when she showed that one. I'm like, okay. So yeah, there's quite a few really express.
Yes, Jill, coffee.
She knows. My coffee is strong and so am I. Coffee, a hug in a mug. Hey, Joan. Coffee. Iced coffee. That's me. Go get your bunny bags, y'all. That's right, Jill. Coffee is magical. I have, she's talking about the Easter sets that I did. It's a really, really cute bag that has knitted cables, and then it has little bunnies and a hand-dyed yarn that goes with it, along with a carrot stitch marker, and there's only 2 sets left. I believe there is 1 sock set left, and then, or sock bag set left, and then 1 medium bag set left. So only 2 of those left. Oh, I cannot get this in there. Okay. And then I got this. Which is nice. Has 2 separates on each side for putting like extra stickers that don't fit in the big ones. And you could even sticker the outside. That was for you.
Awesome.
Almost done, guys. I agree, Hope. I ordered from a lady's D-stash because she had the Simply Gilded sticker albums, and I have one. I've got to move these. These are driving me nuts. I had one, but it's getting pretty full. And this was the size, the large size, and this is the size that I have, and these are so nice. So I went ahead and got a second one because they were really, really good price on her D-stash. And then she had a small one. So, I mean, if I'm paying shipping, I might as well a couple things, right? So I got a small one as well. So I am going to, at some point, divide my stickers, like, I don't know, make one of them be like all just crafts, make, you know, maybe coffee, because I have a lot of coffee stickers. So I'm gonna organize them at some point. And then she sent me a thing of washi, which I'm gonna give to you because I need it like I need a hole in the head. True story. And then she sent me a package of stickers, which is a nice little.
Yeah.
These are kind of cute.
Mm-hmm. She must have knew you like flowers too.
Oh, Joan, you ordered one of the kits? I know Jill did.
How many Jones are on here? 3?
I know we're getting. Well, it's kind of like when I'm on Jill's lives. There's always multiple Lauras. It's like, really. I'm using those little folders for scrap papers. Good idea. So yeah, this was a good pack for me. Aww. Little shoes. Oh, another little clip. Couple more flowers. So yeah. She can medal with some little extras.
Cool.
So that was nice. Oh shoot, I don't know if I go that's I think finally all my acquisitions. I mean, most of it was thrift store. What is this sticker? I had a runaway coffee sticker, guys. Coffee. Can you reach that white cart that's next to? Okay, underneath that blue fabric, you see the blue fabric?
Yep.
There's a pink multi kind of colored fabric. Can you grab those? It's in a bag. Yes. It's okay. Don't worry about that. I'll pick it up later. Oh, that's cute. I didn't even open this yet. Look. So I ordered a fabric, and she put a little, look at her little thank you in there. Isn't that cute? But guys, this fabric is gorgeous, and I don't have a lot of it, but I wanted to show you.
Oh yeah.
Is this not beautiful? You guys ready for this? Look how pretty that fabric is.
That is pretty.
And it's going to go with that teal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the insides of the bags will be the teal color. Yeah, I could not resist this one. It's like, oh, I've never seen this one before. Like, this is beautiful. So that was another thing I got. I mean, it's not for me though, so that's excused, right? So that'll be an upcoming bag.
Yep.
Only one thing because of you. I feel like there's more than that, Jill.
I think you've influenced her on anything paper planner
Jill,
related.
I do believe this is because of you. And this would be 2, 4, 6, 7. And then the coffee stickers. So, nice try, miss. We like to give each other a hard time. When she's on lives and she's going to show something or not show, like the other day, she didn't have anything to show on planners that she purchased. And she's like, sorry, I'm not going to have anything new for you to buy. But she was wrong. She still showed something I ended up going and buying, which I'll show on the next podcast. I mean,
I hope to have quite a bit back for me because I got quite a bit for the next podcast because I got quite a few patterns for the Nashville needlework market that went on this weekend for all the shops.
well, I hope you didn't get full coverage.
No. I've been in a buying mood. I need to be in a finishing mood with my projects.
I'm usually not too bad. Most of my purchases are always thrifting. And it's one of those that, I can't leave. Certain items, I just can't leave them behind.
I go through spurts. I'll buy a lot for couple of weeks, and then a couple of months I don't buy anything. It's all gifts.
I was trying to remember if I had any pictures. Peanut lost a tooth again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I said. I don't think I told about that last time, did I?
I don't think so.
Look at her. She's missing her front teeth now, guys. It's always so hard. There we go. I still need to know what patterns Karen likes. She's like me. She does also like dishcloths,
Mm-hmm.
hats,
Gloves,
mittens.
mittens.
We're very similar, Jill.
Not so much sweaters for me, just because in general, it takes so much material to. It takes me a long time to finish them. I do cardigans. I do not do pullover sweaters because I got a couple of cardigans that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hats, gloves, fingerless mitts,
Dishcloths.
dishcloths.
Can think of anything else that.
Yeah, in fact,
out of
when it was really cold, I was like, oh, I really need to get out some of my knitting stuff, get it going again. Because now that it's springtime, it makes total sense for me to start making hats for my husband, because apparently he lost one of my hats. He was really upset about it. I think it was washed and it's in the clean clothes.
Well, we can probably give him Brett's hat, because I doubt Brett's ever going to wear it.
He would wear it nonstop.
He wore it. Brett wore it once.
I could not believe when you texted me, Brett, you have issues. I'm just saying.
Okay, guys. So you remember last time I showed that I had knit Brett and Phil a double hat out of DK? Worsted. No, it was DK. I don't know. At any rate.
It was, bad.
This thing was thick.
The wind blows.
He wears it once and was like, I can feel the wind. And Phil, so I texted Phil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's it. No more knitting for Brett. I'm only knitting for you. You're the only knit worthy one I know. And he goes, as it should be. I gave the hat to Phil and he's like, I'm going to sweat in this thing. And then there's my husband who wore it once and sat it down on the counter again. Mm-hmm. So probably to never wear it again.
Yeah, Chuck will definitely wear it.
But I can say I attempted. I tried.
Yeah.
So now his question to me was, are you ladies ready for this one? Well, maybe you could do it with a thinner yarn and smaller needles. So it's tighter together. And the wind won't blow.
Good one, Jill.
And I said, well, the problem with this is I'm going to have to figure out all the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I'm using, let's say, fingering weight yarn, and then I'm doing a itty bitty needle, do you know how long that's going to take and how bored I'm going to get?
So you might as well just buy him one from the knitting store.
Exactly. I'm over it.
I can tell.
I'm over it. Well, and the hat looked really good on him too.
Yeah.
He wore it to the party, and yeah, that was where it ended. You know what? He did give it an attempt. I will give him that. So,
and at least he was honest.
Yeah, he went out. I think it was when he went to put gas in my car, and he came back and he's like, "I can feel the wind."
It's because it was windy out. The rest of your body probably felt the wind.
He said that his store-bought hats, you can't feel the wind through.
I don't think I'm convinced, but whatever.
That's why I wear store-bought. See, guys? This is why I don't knit for Brett.
Buddy actually wears my hats too. So Buddy and Chuck are knit with me. I don't know about Hagana so much.
I literally, when he said, when I had him try on Phil's original hat, and he actually showed interest if I doubled it, like I was right on it. Like I instantly came in, caked yarn, got it going, because I was like, oh wow, he wants a hat. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Glad I rushed on it. Knit 2 yarns together on the same needle. Well, the thing is, Jill, is he wants it like most people knit a sock, like on a 0. Because he wants that really, really, really super tight line the damn hat with fleece. Yeah, but then, Patty, what happens then?
I want it to be bright flowers.
Let me explain this to you guys. What happens then? Because he's already made the comment about it. Because the hat's so thick, it won't fit in my pocket. So could you imagine if I lined it with fleece too?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, she has a good answer. Sorry, Brett. You knew the hat. You knew the hat issue was going to get brought up at some point. I mean, we got to cut him some slack, ladies, okay?
He does everything else. He'll go to a craft store. He'll hold your fabric. He'll go get your fabric cut.
Exactly.
Most men won't put up with that.
When we were up crafting the other day, we left, the thrift was getting ready to leave the thrift store, and he's like, did you want to go to this Joann's while we're up here? I received an email about the store closing, and I'm like, no. But it was nice of him to offer, you know. So, I mean, I can give him a hard time about certain things, but I mean, he's really good with everything else usually. So, like Karen says, and she better say that, because he waits on her.
Yeah. I get my popcorn tonight.
Did you see it was already set up?
It was already set up.
He was so proud of himself. He's like, podcast is ready to go. I got the computer on in the garage. I got all the stuff out for making popcorn. And then he said about he needs to order more popcorn making stuff. And I'm like, well, okay, you go.
On the way over here, Chuck was like, "What's Laura feeding you tonight?" I'm like, "Oh, she doesn't feed me every time." I said, "But I do get popcorn and chocolate."
I did give you some recipes though.
Yes,
so
I got some recipes.
I'm really good about that. If she eats something here, which I still need to get you my chicken enchilada recipe that you liked so well. I have a recipe that I tweak basically. Like I change a few things so I could copy that recipe and then write in the notes for you.
Gotcha.
Because you know, I have certain things I use versus what they're using. So yeah,
Jill, the other day I was in there just to pick up some floss, not a whole lot of stuff, and of course the floss was all picked over, and somebody was trying to use a Joann's gift card and they can't.
Oh yeah, you can't anymore.
Can't anymore.
Well, and they announced it.
Yeah,
they should have known, but I'm done with Joann's. The money is now going to the liquidators. Okay, so everybody started contacting me right away, like when the stuff started going on, different friends, and was like, oh my gosh, what are you going to do? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, is it a shame it's closing? Sure. Is it convenient sometimes when you run out of something? Sometimes you can run over there and get it. I say sometimes because Joann's has not paid their bills in years now. So they were not getting shipments from certain vendors. Like Gutermann thread. Good luck getting any of that. So half the time it wasn't, you know, I don't purchase yarn from Joann's. I tend to order a lot of my fabrics custom order. I have them printed. which is how I get a lot of the like strawberry shortcakes and Care Bear stuff, special different knitting ones and stuff. I have a couple places I go through that actually print the stuff for me. So I don't buy a whole lot of fabric there. I would occasionally go and buy innards for a bag, but I'm pretty stocked on innards. And I do have a fabric warehouse that I like to go to for that as well. So me and Brett will just make a trip out of that. That's not a big deal, which we haven't done in a while, honey. Mary Rule, I'm very curious about the shop with the weird owner in Indiana. Oh, creepy dude, huh?
Yeah, we haven't.
We need to go there again. We need
Yep.
to set up a trip.
Yep.
And
I was thinking about that the other day.
And go there, and then the Stitch in Time. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that has the
multiple crafts in
multiple.
there,
Yeah, the yarn,
Yeah.
sewing, so many cross stitch. Have you gone there at all, Mary? It's I'm pretty sure it's a Stitch in Time, and they have more than one location.
Oh, do they?
Yes, because I saw they have one up north too, I believe. Stitch and whoops. But we go to the one in oh, looks like they have one in Kentland, Indiana too.
It reminds me of a big box store, except it's a lot higher quality and organized and well run.
Let me look.
Because they have such a wide variety.
Stan browser. No, that's not the name of it.
I would only order online from that guy.
I don't think that's the name of it.
The nice thing though, Joan, too, is in terms of ordering from him, a lot of the if you're into the fancy, what they call fancy ladies, or if you ever have to replace like a Mill Hill bead or anything like that, I'm sure he's got so much stock in all those beads and stuff. Some of that stuff, because companies have changed, like the Kreinik, that company went out of business. One of the I can't remember what the button company is for Mill Hill went out of business, and they had to or retired, and they changed button companies. So if you want to get the ceramic beads versus what the beads they are using now, I bet you he's got them.
Okay, Mary, we were giving the wrong name. It's Always in Stitches. Yeah, it's in Noblesville, Indiana. When you're there, after you go to the store and you spend a couple hours, go down the street to Brew Burger, BRU Burger. Even though Brett's going to disagree, best burger you can ever eat. So it's Always in Stitches, Noblesville, Indiana. It is a great store. We really do need to make a trip. We haven't been there in quite a while. I think
the weather's finally.
I think the last time I went with Brett, and I didn't get Brew Burger. What city is he in? What was the name of it? Let me think. I'll find it. I had it saved for a while.
I can't remember what it was.
Hold on.
Brett, definitely not the best burger.
It is the best burger. Let's see if I can find it. As soon as I see the name of it, I'm going to be like, oh, that's it. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find it now. Jeez, Pete's.
Because it doesn't really say creepy guy in the name.
Yeah. Pretty much, it's very sketchy neighborhood, though. Maybe I should do cross stitch. Copper Centru Studios. So I knew as soon as I saw it, I would remember
Mhm.
it. Let me pull it up here. What? Stay in the browser. Leave me alone. It is it going to give me the address? Let's go to the website. Anderson, Indiana. But we usually hit there because it's what, maybe 30 minutes or so?
Maybe not even that.
Maybe not even that. It's back roads. So it's Copper Central Studios. He does have an online, a website. He does not. Oh, good night, Joan.
Good night, Joan.
He does not always have everything on there because I'm one for I go behind his desk because there's just stuff everywhere. And he'll tell you, he's like, oh yeah, that box over there, if you want to dig through, I don't even have that listed, which just came in. And I dig through all this crap. I make myself at home. But yeah, he's creepy and the neighborhood is a little abandoned, which gives it that kind of sketchy feeling.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Have you been to the store in Indiana that is sock yarn? Yes. We went to sock yarn when we met Melissa there.
Oh yeah, that one time, yeah.
That's
quite a drive.
He was
for us,
super
though, too.
helpful with the beads for the Nora Corbett and bought, and he did have a huge selection. He does. But wouldn't you agree, Joan, that he's a bit creepy? Because I stuck her with a tour. Have you guys been here? I have. She hasn't.
He was so disappointed when the last time we went there. Yeah.
Do you think she wants to? Oh, you need to show her everything. Good night, Jill.
Even the back room.
Oh my gosh. That was hysterical. I thought she was going to kill me. The look she gave me. But you know what? If you go there, you need to get the tour, Mary.
Yeah, that's the price of the tour. That's the price.
Never go with us because we're going to throw you to the wolves.
If we had to do it, whoever comes with us has got to do it too.
Yep. See? Jones's Brew Burgers is awesome too.
Good night, Jill.
So if you're ever in Brew Burgers is an Indiana thing, so they have them in a few different locations in Indiana.
Brett.
You were yes, I was. I mean, it's funny now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it is for us. It was funny then for me. I was cracking up.
Yeah.
Wrong. Wow.
We had something to talk about the whole way home. We were laughing so hard.
Yeah. It was.
We couldn't believe it.
But yeah. I mean, the next few times we went, I think we've gone 2 more times, maybe.
Yeah.
We right away were like, we've been here before. He would still chit chat.
Yeah.
He's just an odd duck.
Still kind of follows you around like a puppy.
He's very helpful. He's very knowledgeable.
And as soon as he sees you looking at something, oh, I have more of this over here.
Yeah. Oh, did you let me? I mean, yeah. And if you mentioned, like when Joan was there, she mentioned about him not having samplers.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what's those? And, so then she's on the computer with him saying, oh yeah, like those are good. And, people like to do these. Yeah. And so now he's gotten samplers in as well.
Yeah. Who did he get? What was it? Ink circles.
Mary, you need to take a new person every time you go. We really should.
Yeah.
We
just
really
for
should.
The entertainment value. And
we will throw them to the wolves every time.
I should bring Mimi next time.
Be like, here you go. Oh my gosh. Burgers and Bear blows that out. See, I'm not a big Burgers and Bears fan anymore. I think their burgers are pretty bland.
I think they're expensive. Anywhere you go is expensive nowadays, though.
Yeah. I can't believe he did not burger. I don't know what's wrong with my husband, guys.
We did have that one episode where it was bad. The food was cold. The fries were.
The fries
yeah,
were. The
fries
burger was
were-
still
yeah.
good.
But they were obviously short.
Should I be scared in July? Oh, Hope is going to be in the area in July.
Oh.
Road trip, Hope.
Yep.
You might want to be. Yes, I told Brett about you saying that in the in your note. He's like, "Oh, that's really cool." So, yeah,
I think we're about done, right?
I think so. Karen wants popcorn.
Yeah.
I
hungry.
can see
Mhm.
see the wheels going.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you guys right now. I mean, I will post it again as a reminder, but I can tell you the next time we podcast is the 23rd. He is on days, so we will not podcast that evening until 7:30 p.m. And I will the day before put up a thing on the Facebook page and on Instagram, just like I did this time, to give you a reminder. But
Mhm.
just kind of giving you a heads up now when we will be recording next time will be 7:30. That way, if you guys want to, notate it and know.
Take a nap. Plan ahead.
And earlier you were saying how good I am. You are good about some things, but our taste in food just isn't. Just like he always raved about Texas Roadhouse steak.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a steak eater. I don't
Mhm.
like their steak. They don't season it. It's just blah. And that's the one place he will actually eat a steak at. So we're a little. We don't agree on food.
Not always. Sometimes you do. When it comes to like barbecue.
Oh, when
Yeah.
we went to the flea market, we ate at a new barbecue place in Indiana. We have not had good barbecue since
Which closed.
City Barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's no good barbecue in this area. Like there's barbecue restaurants, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're not good. Gotta go. See you later. All right,
Yep.
Joan, we're gonna take off too.
Yep.
Thank you everybody for joining us. You want to give reminders?
Well, Hope was helping out earlier, and make sure you give that thumbs up, like, subscribe, give your thumbs up, ring the bell.
And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.